Hi, my name is Jennifer. I am a group exercise instructor and physical therapist. Today's class is going to be kind of a shorter strength class. What we're going to do is we're going to time an exercise with weight for 45 seconds, and then you are going to use body weight for 45 seconds. So for example, it might be a lunge with weights and then no weights pulsing down. The only one that we're not going to be able to use just body weight with is a bicep. It's really hard, like just pulsing here without weight. It's not super duper challenging. So when we pulse that section, we are gonna keep our hand weights. You can always drop down and weight if you need to at that point, okay? Sorry if I'm a little glistening. I just taped kickboxing before this. So if you wanna tack this onto any of the other cardio classes that you do without strength, this would be a good add-on because it's not that long. So grab your weights. You might want to grab a couple different sets. Sometimes 45 seconds doesn't sound like a lot, but sometimes it can feel like quite a long time depending on what weight you have, okay? So grab your weights, grab a towel, water, whatever you need, and let's get started. Okay, so the other thing I am not going to do for this class is I am not going to do any sort of formal warm-up. So that is unusual for my classes. I'm assuming you're kind of going into this short class sort of warmed up already, okay? So make sure you move your arms, do a few body weight squats without, do anything you need to before you would kind of start weightlifting, okay? So warm up, a couple minutes, okay? All right, so the first thing that we have is a right lunge. Split lunge. So you're going to grab your body weight and your weight, your body weight and your weight. That made no sense. I don't really filter out the like brain parts in my classes, so you get what you get, right? Okay, so you're going to grab those weights and your body, and you can either hold them at your sides or you can put them up on your shoulders or just hold them out here. You can kind of hold them here. Whatever you feel comfortable with, okay? Make sure that you're in a nice wide stance, and we're gonna drop down, up, balancing on the ball of that foot. Now, if you wanna go faster than the music, please do. If you wanna slow it down, that's okay. I just kind of picked a pace that felt comfortable for me. Focusing on that front leg, give it a good push. Lower control push. You got 10 seconds. So again, you could be using really heavy weight for these 45 seconds. Which is, I know, hard at home if you don't have a lot of heavy equipment. Pulse it down. Pulse. Pulse. You can still hang on to your weight if you want to really challenge it for these 45 seconds. My legs are already a little tired from what I did yesterday, so I thought this would be a good compromise for my body today. Some weights, some just body weight. Woo! 20 seconds. Stay down there. Come on, push it. Woo! And bring it up. Holy shnikes. Great. Okay, we're going to leave our legs alone for the next round. We're going to go into chest press and then push-ups, which is body weight, yeah? So chest press, you're here, laying on your back. So come on down. Again, I'm going to kind of double up on a couple of my weights because I do not have enough heavies around my house. So you can always do something like that if your hands can take it. Come on down. Get that core set. Here we go. Press.
45 seconds. You can go toes or knees, so you choose. You can also choose to do any type of push-up you want. I'm gonna stay wide for that chest and lats. Here we go. Bring it up. Now we're going to go back to those lunges. So grab those weights that you had for your legs. This time, left leg's in front. Get yourself into that lunge and drop. Get a nice wide stance on the ball of your foot in the back. Strong push through that front leg. Seconds. Put those weights down. Come back into your lunge and pulse, pulse, pulse. As low as you can get it. Okay? See if you can get that knee just kind of hovering right off that ground. Smile through the bird, right? Come on. You guys can do it. Hang in there. 15 seconds. Woo! Bring it up. Ah! Woo! This is why I love timers, right? You're kind of held accountable. I probably would have quit 25 seconds ago if I wasn't on my timer. So, use it to your advantage too when you're doing stuff. It does really make you hold it a little longer. Now, we're moving on. Reverse fly. Softness in the knees. Pivot over the hips. Palms will face each other. Arms come to the side. As if you are pulling here. Okay, upright. Just over. Then we're going to put our weight down. And we're going to do some fly pulses with arm weight only. So, grab your weight. Here we go, soft knees. Do it on your hips. Core tight and pull. Pull. And again, if you're faster or slower than the music, don't worry about it. Pace that's good for you. Put it down. Coming back up with your arms, weight. Palms still facing the floor, you're gonna pulse. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Make sure it's not back to your butt or towards your head. Straight up, up. Squeezing those shoulder blades. Your glutes might still feel it from those lunges. My core is nice and tight. I am breathing. Four, three, two, one, and release. Whew. Hopefully you felt that in your upper back. Now if you have really light weights, again, you can always keep your weights through the pulses. We're gonna go back to legs, bringing it into a sumo squat with weight. When we put the weight down, we're gonna stay in your sumo, and we're gonna walk. Front, front, back, back. I lied, let's change that. I kind of like a tap. Sumo, front, sumo, front. Yeah, I like that. So grab your heavies. Sumo squat, you are wide. Your butt is still going back. Okay? Like a squat. Your legs are just super wide. Hold your weight how you want. Come on, get that butt down low and back. Wait through those heels. Squeeze. Squeeze. Put your weight down. We've got our sumo pulse with a tap front. Sumo, tap. Sumo, step, tap. So you're here. Your goal is to stay as low as you can. Woo! Four, three, two, one, done. Shake them out. Okay. We're going to do hammer curl with a pulse. Okay? Grab those weights. You can do whatever you want with your feet. Stand close, glide, move, weight shift, balance, squat. Elbows are the only thing moving, not swinging. You can always single arm if you fatigue. Slowing it down. Woo! Now pulse, hold it right at 90 degrees. Pulse, pulse, again, elbow, elbow. Come on. And release. Woo! We got one more. We've got some tricep, which already worked a little bit with that chest press. But we're gonna go overhead with it. Single push, push, And then this again, we're gonna change up. We're gonna come down back to the floor, tricep push up, and we're gonna try to pulse that. That should be really hard at that point. So, bring those weights up. Press overhead. Push. Push. Nice tall spine. Make sure your butt is not sticking back. Tuck it in. Core tight. Elbows are in. Again, you can move. Squat plie with it. I'm just doing more isolation today. You make it your own. Tricep push-up. I want your elbows to kind of swipe the sides of your body and you're pulsing there, okay? If you'd rather keep your weights and pulse up here, totally fine. Those are options. Come on down. This is it, then you're done. Here we go. Pulse, pulse. Do not let your elbows come out. Keep them tucked. Woo! Keep fighting. Woo! 13 seconds. It's okay to break like I did and come back into it. And done. All right. We're gonna stretch for just a couple seconds. Nothing for like super big gains in flexibility, keep in mind. So if you're really feeling warm and you want to stretch, now's your chance to work on flexibility. If you're holding stretches at least 30 seconds and on up. I also have a stretch class, so you can look that up. It will hold a stretch for a minute. Release those arms, bring it across the chest, get that shoulder. And other side. And again, this pattern is so easy to make for any exercise. Right? You could do single outer thigh and then pulse. Anything. Reach up. And again, timers are great to hold you accountable. Other arm, get that other tricep. Grab hold of one foot, stretch out that quad. Balance it out. Make sure your knees not to the side. Tuck it in. And switch. Sometimes if you're like me and you don't have like an hour to dedicate to strength classes, this is kind of a nice alternative. So think about like heavy weights. If you weren't feeling it a ton with this one, if you have heavier weights like available, that's really kind of what you're aiming for. Take a deep breath, hold in half. Let's get through those hamstrings and glutes. Roll it up. And again, stretch anything else you need to, okay? Especially if you have an area that's tight, like hips or something, spend just a couple more minutes on that area. Thanks so much for joining me today. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time.